Top 5 Denver relocation mistakes everyone makes. Hello, it's Sean Closset, your local real estate expert here in Denver, Colorado. Moving to a new city is exciting, but it's also overwhelming. And when the city's Denver, one of the fastest growing, most competitive real estate markets in the country, the stakes are even higher. I've helped hundreds of people relocate to Denver over the years. I've seen the same mistakes happen over and over again. These missteps cost people time, money, and a whole lot of unnecessary stress. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the top 5 Denver relocation mistakes everyone makes. And more importantly, how to avoid them so your move is smooth, successful, and sets you up for long-term happiness here in the Mile High City. Whether you're moving next month or just starting to plan, this information will save you from costly errors that help transition you into the move like a pro. Let's get started. Mistake number 1, choosing the wrong neighborhood. This is the biggest and most costly mistake relocators make. Falling in love with a home without fully understanding the neighborhood. Why this happens? People visit Denver for a weekend, tour a handful of homes, fall in love with one, and make an offer, all without truly experiencing what it's like to live in that specific area or neighborhood. They rely on online searches like Zillow, maps, advice from friends who don't actually even live there. They focus entirely on the house itself, square footage, finishes, price, and ignore the location, commute, lifestyle fit, and community vibe. All of these are extremely important. So the consequences. You'll end up in a neighborhood that doesn't match your lifestyle. Too suburban when you wanted walkability, or too urban when you wanted space, or too far from work and activities you care about. Your commute is longer and more stressful than anticipated, eating into your quality of life, basically. You don't connect with the community or neighbors, leaving you feeling isolated. The resale value suffers if you picked a declining or stagnant neighborhood instead of an appreciating one. These are all the consequences of not finding the right neighborhood for you. How to avoid this mistake? Visit multiple times in different neighborhoods. Don't make a decision based on one weekend trip. Spend time in various areas, weekday mornings, afternoons, evenings. Get a real feel for that particular neighborhood. Define your priorities. Do you need walkability, access to trails, top-rated schools, short commute, dog-friendly parks? Write down your must-haves and use them to filter these neighborhoods. Work with a local agent who knows Denver intimately and is a true professional. I'm a Denver native. I've been here my whole life. I have decades under my belt, and I know the neighborhoods incredibly well. So I open you to reach out to me. So another piece of advice I can give you, drive or walk the neighborhood at different times. Check out the coffee shops, restaurants, parks. See who's who and who's out. Does it feel like your kind of place? Bottom line here, the house is important, but the neighborhood determines your daily life and long-term happiness. Choose wisely. Number 2, the second mistake, underestimating the cost of living. Many people in Denver thinking of going to be an affordable move compared to where they're coming from, and it's really not the case. Why this happens? Relocators compare Denver to expensive coastal cities like San Fran, LA, Seattle, and New York, and assume it's cheaper. They focus only on the home price or rent and forget about the factor of other costs of living here in Denver. They don't account for Colorado's unique expenses, like higher utility bills for heating and cooling, car maintenance for mountain driving, or higher costs for outdoor gear and activities. All of these play a role. So really the reality of this all, housing is expensive. The median home price in Denver is over $600,000, and rent for a decent apartment or home runs anywhere from $1,800 to over $3,000 a month. Property taxes, insurance, and HOA fees add hundreds per month on the top of your mortgage or your rent. Utilities cost more due to the altitude and the climate. Heating in the winter, cooling in the summer, and watering lawns in this dry climate. Water is expensive as well. Car expenses increase. on a regular. Colorado requires emissions testing, driving wears on your vehicle, and many people buy a second car or SUV for winter and outdoor activities. Childcare, groceries, dining out, entertainment are all above the national average out here. How to avoid this mistake? Create a realistic budget that includes housing, utilities, transportation, insurance, groceries, dining, childcare, and discretionary spending. Factor in Colorado specific costs like gear for outdoor activities like skis, bikes, camping equipment, mountain passes, vehicle maintenance. Another one, get pre-approved with a local lender who understands Denver's housing market, can give you a realistic payment estimates, including taxes, insurance, and HOAs if they apply. Build an emergency fund for unexpected costs. Altitude-related home maintenance, car repairs, are higher than expected utility bills. Bottom line here, Denver is more affordable than some cities, but still expensive. Go in with your eyes wide open. Definitely, complete financial picture with an analyst. Mistake number three, not understanding Denver's competitive real estate market. Denver's housing market is fast-paced, competitive, and unforgiving, and unprepared for buyers, especially relocators. Why this happens? Relocators assume that they can take their time, casually tour homes over multiple visits, and make offers at their leisure, like they might in slower markets. Well, they underestimate how quickly desirable homes sell, often within days of the listing, sometimes with multiple offers. They're unfamiliar with Denver's competitive norms, escalation clauses, appraisal gaps, quick closing timelines, and they get outbid by more prepared local buyers. So the consequences: you lose your dream home to another buyer who was more prepared and moved faster. You get into bidding wars unprepared and either overpay dramatically or back out entirely. You settle for a home you're not excited about because you got tired of losing deals. Or you waive contingencies like inspections to compete and end up buying a home with major hidden problems. Ugh. How to avoid these mistakes? Get fully pre-approved, not just pre-qualified, by a reputable local lender before you start touring homes. Sellers and agents take pre-approval buyers far more serious. Work with an experienced local agent who knows how to compete in Denver's market. Well, he'll also write you a strong offer and negotiate effectively. That I will. Be ready to move fast. If you're relocating from out of state, plan on multiple showings, multiple days, back to back, or work with an agent who can do virtual tours and video walkthroughs for you. Of course, I do that. Understand Denver's competitive strategies. Escalation clauses, appraisal gaps, coverage, quick closing timelines, and personal letters can make your offer stand out. Don't waive inspections unless absolutely necessary. Even in a hot market, protect yourself from buying a money pit. Set a firm budget and stick to it. Don't get emotionally swept up in a bidding war and overpay beyond what makes financial sense for you. Bottom line, Denver's market rewards prepared. Basically, decisive buyers, they know what they're walking into and they have a complete strategy from day one. Mistake number 4, timing the move poorly. When you move to Denver, it matters for both you and your real estate search and your overall transition. Why this happens? People move based on job start dates, lease expirations, or school calendars without considering how timelines impact their home search and adjustment period. They don't account for Denver's seasonal market fluctuations, weather patterns, or how altitude and climate affect their new arrival. So here are the consequences for timing the move poorly. Moving in peak summer, June through August. Housing inventory is higher, but so is the competition. More buyers, bidding wars, and higher prices. It's hot, dry, wildfire season can impact air quality. Everything is crowded. Trails, parks, mountain towns, making it hard to explore and settle peacefully. Moving in the dead of winter, December, February. Lower competition, better deals on homes, but also lower inventory and lower inventory to choose from. Dealing with snow, ice, and cold while adjusting to altitude and unpacking is stressful, can be very stressful. Harder to explore neighborhoods, hiking trails, or to get a true feel of the Denver outdoor lifestyle when there's snow everywhere. Moving without visiting first. Some relocators buy homes sight unseen, or after one rush trip, leading the buyers remorse because of a poor neighborhood fit for their family and their lifestyle. How to avoid this mistake? Ideally, move in the spring, April, May, or fall, September, October. Weather is pleasant, inventory is decent, competition is moderate, and you'll explore the city and outdoor activities comfortably. Visit Denver multiple times before committing to a home purchase, ideally in different seasons, to understand the year-round lifestyle is really like. If you must move in winter, rent short-term first so you can, really do some house hunting. Do it properly in the spring when inventory improves and you've had time to explore neighborhoods. Plan buffer time between your move-in date and your job start and the school enrollment to give yourself time to adjust to the altitude, to unpack, and to settle in without added stress. Align timing with your priorities. If schools matter, move before the school year starts. If outdoor activities matter, move when you can immediately enjoy them. Here's the bottom line. Timing impacts your stress level, housing options, and overall transition experience. Plan strategically for the smoothest possible move you can. Number 5. This is the number 5 mistake that people make. Ignoring the lifestyle and cultural fit. Denver has a distinctive cultural and lifestyle, and not everyone thrives here. Ignoring this reality is a costly mistake. Okay, why this happens? People move to Denver for a job, for family, or because it's trendy, without truly understanding whether Denver's culture and lifestyle match their personality and values. They romanticize the outdoor lifestyle without considering whether they can actually embrace it. They assume Denver is just like any other mid-sized city and don't prepare for the unique quirks, values, and social dynamics. The reality of Denver's culture is it's outdoors focused. Social life revolves around hiking, biking, skiing, climbing, camping, trail running. If you're not in outdoor activities, you may feel left out or disconnected. Conversations often start with, "What mountain did you hike this weekend?" Or "Have you have you found a new trail lately?" It's casual and laid back, but competitive. Denver's vibe is relaxed. People wear hiking boots to brunch and fleece jackets to nice restaurants. But beneath the chill exterior, there's a competitive, high-achieving culture, especially among young professionals and transplants. We're dog obsessed out here in Denver. Denver is one of the most dog-friendly cities in America. I believe it's second to Seattle. Dogs are everywhere. Patios, trails, breweries. If you're not a dog person, this can feel overwhelming to you. Denver's nice, and it's real. People are friendly and polite on the surface, but it can take time to build deep friendships. Many transplants struggle with this initially. It's not as diverse as coastal cities, I have to tell you. Denver is growing more diverse, but it's still predominantly white, especially in wealthier neighborhoods. This can cause isolation for people from more multicultural cities. How to avoid this mistake? Be honest with yourself about who you are. Do you generally enjoy outdoor activities? Or do you prefer museums, nightlife, and urban culture? Denver leans heavily towards the former. Visit in different seasons to experience the full lifestyle. Winter skiing, summer hiking, spring weather, and it's basically just unpredictable. The weather is. It could be, 30 degrees in the morning and then 85 degrees that afternoon. I mean, the fluctuation is huge. Also, some more good advice. Talk to people who have moved here and ask about their adjustments, what they love, what they miss, and what has maybe surprised them. Research neighborhood culture. Some areas like Capitol Hill and Rhino are more urban and artsy, while others like Wash Park and the Highlands are more fitness and family focused. Embrace the lifestyle or be prepared to create your own. If outdoor culture isn't your thing, find communities and activities that align with your interests: arts, food, music, or volunteering. Give it time. Cultural adjustment takes 6 months to a year. Be patient, put yourself out there, and actively build your life to the person that you are. Bottom line, Denver's lifestyle is a unique and wonderful um, opportunity for you. If it fits you, make sure you're moving here for the right reasons, not just chasing a trend or a job opportunity. Bonus mistake right here: not working with a local expert. This mistake amplifies all the others, trying to navigate the Denver relocation without a professional guidance. Why this is a mistake: you don't know the neighborhoods, market dynamics, the competitive strategies, or hidden pitfalls. You waste time, money, and energy making avoidable errors. You also have the chance to miss the opportunity or end up settling for less than you deserve. So, working with a true real estate professional is completely in your advantage. Bottom line here, I got to tell you, relocating to Denver is complex. Doing it alone when an expert help is available makes the process exponentially easier. Whether you work with me or another expert, the bottom line is you're represented by an expert.